Are you interested in discovering the hidden and stunning beaches of Greece? Let me introduce you to the breathtaking Pelion region in central Greece. Think green forests, crystal clear beaches, and charming villages, all in one place.
Περπατώ σε μονοπάτια που μ' οδηγούν στα στεριά. Κάθε βήμα στη γη αφηγείται μια ιστορία για μια παλιά αγάπη και μια πράσινη γη. Ο Πelion των βουνών, είσαι το φως στις σκοτεινές νύχτες.
Pelion is a wonderful place to visit if you like nature. The trails here are phenomenal. I hiked through dense forests, along ancient cobblestone paths, and even stumbled upon hidden waterfalls. For beach lovers, the eastern coast has some of the most beautiful beaches I have ever seen in Greece. Milopotamos and Fakistra are secret beaches that are so worth exploring. Pelion is the hidden diamond of Greece. You won't find a lot of tourists here, but a lot of locals. Pelion is a stunning mountainous peninsula located in Thessaly, in central Greece. It's about halfway between Athens and Thessaloniki, making it accessible from either city. In our experience, getting to Pelion is not super easy, as there's no railway system in the area or direct bus connection. From either Athens or Thessaloniki, you have to take a bus to Volos, and from there take another bus to Zagarada in the Pelion region. The easiest way to get around is definitely by renting a car. As we were already in Volos, we chose to take the bus. It was one of the most beautiful public transport bus rides I had ever experienced. It took about 1 hour to get there. We were here for only 3 days. The first day we went to the village to explore. The second day we visited Fakistra Beach. And the third day we went to Milopotamos Beach.
Μέσα σου βρίσκω τον εαυτό μου, ανάμεσα στο όνειρο και την πραγματικότητα.
The day we arrived at our destination, we chose to explore the village of Zagarada. Getting there from our hotel, we had to walk on the side of the road to get to the village. The village is rather small, but also charming. We walked over a small parking lot to enter the town square using high stairs. In the middle of the square you will find a big church. Next to it, a 1,000-year-old plane tree, one of the oldest trees in Europe. The tree is so huge that it needs support. As you can see, they built a pole to hold up the tree. I have never seen such a big, gorgeous tree before. Children climbed in the tree, many people took pictures with it. We enjoyed the shade under the tree. You can choose to have a drink or a small bite at the taverna, or simply walk around and enjoy this charming village. At the bus stop, we found a box left there by a local farmer. He had left cucumbers there to take away for free. And even this bus stop had a source of fresh water, so you never have to worry about getting thirsty.
Περπατώ σε μονοπάτια που μ' οδηγούν στα στεριά. Κάθε βήμα στη γη αφηγείται μια ιστορία για μια παλιά αγάπη και μια πράσινη γη. Ο Πelion των βουνών, είσαι το φως στις σκοτεινές νύχτες. Στα λευκά χωριά σου βρίσκω τη γαλήνη και ακούω στον άνεμο.
On our second day, we visited Fakistra, one of the most hidden beaches I had ever visited. but absolutely one of the most beautiful beaches I had ever seen. The walk from our hotel to the beach was 7 kilometers long. Google Maps told us it would take us 1 hour and a half, but it took us a lot longer than expected. The nature we saw along the way was breathtaking. The way down was in full sunshine, so we advise you to start your day early before the heat. We walked next to the road up until we reached the end of the road. There were a lot of cars parked there, so we knew we were getting closer to the beach. The hardest part was still in front of us. A narrow, winding path took us down to the beach. Some parts of the path were easier than others. As you are walking down, you get glimpses of the beach. The water here is phenomenal. Seawater, so blue. Sometimes you'll get to a nice viewpoint along the way, so you can admire the true artwork of nature. The closer you come to the beach, the more difficult it gets. In the end, we even had to climb over some rocks to finally hit the beach. But wow, we were stunned. What a beach! Amazing cliffs on one side of the beach and beautiful trees all around us. The colors are out of this world. Getting here is not for the weak, but you will be rewarded for sure. We spent the day swimming and having fun. The beach is not overcrowded, even in the middle of summer. Some people even had their tents with them to spend the night here. I can only imagine how beautiful it must be to see the sunrise in front of this beautiful beach. But I cannot imagine bringing all that stuff down on this small winding path. Like, how much water did they bring down here? Since the beach is so remote, there are no facilities here. So we had our own backpack with water and snacks. But be sure to save some water for your way back up. On the side of the beach, you can see the remains of a waterfall. In summer, it's dry, but in winter, it's still running. Locals say it's gorgeous. We'd love to come back here to see the waterfall in full glory.
Στην αγκαλιά του Πηλίου, όπου η ομορφιά κοιμάται, κάθε γωνιά κρύβει ιστορίες και γαλήνει από τα βουνά μέχρι τις ακτές. Ζω ανάμεσα στη μαγεία και τα όνειρα, ανάμεσα στα ελαιόδεντρα και τα βέλια. Περπατώ σε μονοπάτια που με οδηγούν στα στεριά. Κάθε βήμα στη γη αφηγείται μια ιστορία για μια παλιά αγάπη.
On our last full day in Pelion region, we visited Paralia Milopotamos. Again, we chose to walk down to the beach. It was about 7 kilometers. We knew already that it would be a little far and in full sunshine, but we really wanted to walk in this beautiful nature. We enjoyed our walk down so much. The views you get along the way are outstanding. Milopotamos Beach is easier accessible than Fakistra Beach. Here you can find a parking lot close to the beach. The walk from the parking lot to the beach takes about 5 minutes on a nice wooden walk path. As you can see, this beach is much more tourist friendly, with beach chairs for rent and a little restaurant. This beach is separated into two beaches by a giant rock reaching into the sea. The first beach you reach is the bigger one, with all the facilities. You walk to the end of the beach and reach the giant rock. As you can see, there is a hole in the rock, so you can walk back and forth from one side to the other side easily. This walkthrough is all natural made and so beautiful. Many people use this great place to take pictures. We loved to walk through the hole as it felt like entering a whole new place. The bigger beach versus the smaller beach have a total different vibe. One is more crowded and one is more laid back.
Σε μια περιπέτεια αγάπης ζω την ιστορία και εσύ είσαι ο μάρτυρας σε κάθε...
We walked through the hole and were amazed to see a smaller beach with a big cave. I had never seen such a big cave before. Definitely not at the beach.
Ουλάβει στο Μιλοποτάμος, γράφω τα τραγούδια και παίζω τον σκοπό της ζωής στη χορδή της ελπίδας. Δεν θα ξεχάσω αυτή την ακτή, είσαι για μένα η αγάπη και ο προορισμός.
Later we saw that there is a much smaller hole next to the bigger one. Here you can choose to swim from one side to the other side. It's not really swimming though, as you can walk. Only your head is above the water. Kids were playing a lot at this beach and in the water. It doesn't get deep too fast, so it's ideal for families. We even saw a dog swimming.
Στην ακτή του Μιλοποτάμος, όπου το γαλάζιο αγγίζει τον ουρανό, στην αγκαλιά της φύσης ζω τη στιγμή κι αφήνω κάθε βάρος. Ανάμεσα στους λευκούς βράχους κυλά το νερό και σκορπίζει χαρά στην καρδιά κάθε επισκέπτη κάτω από τον ήλιο.
It is just an amazing place to have a gorgeous beach walk. The sun makes this place feel like paradise on earth. As we were walking on the bigger beach, we saw a giant rock in the sea. This gives extra beauty to the beach. The water here has so many different shades of blue. Truly beautiful. We enjoyed our day here so much, since the rock gave us plenty of shade. But take care to put your towel not too close to the beach, as sometimes wave kicks in. We got picked up again by our host, who brought us back to our guest house.
Είσαι η ηρεμία και το καθαρό νερό και στην αγκαλιά σου διαλύονται όλες οι ψευδαισθήσεις.
For accommodation, you have plenty of options, from luxurious hotels to cozy guest houses. We stayed in a lovely guest house in Sagarada, and it felt like a home away from home. We cannot recommend Cleopatra's guest house enough. We had the best host that helped us when we needed it and gave us a lot of good travel tips. The room we had was very big, with a living room, kitchen, bathroom and the bedroom.
Είσαι το όνειρο, είσαι το φως,
And the biggest plus for us, a huge balcony. It was so nice to drink our coffee here in the morning or gaze at the stars at night. As for how long to stay, I'd recommend at least 3 to 4 days to really soak in the beauty of Pelion. As we already mentioned before, the best way to explore Pelion is definitely by car. The roads are winding and narrow, but they lead you to breathtaking views and secluded spots. If you're not comfortable driving, you have to take a taxi, but there aren't a lot of them around in this area. Therefore, we talked with our accommodation and they were happy to help us out. They picked us up at the beach at the end of the day and brought us back to our hotel. Trust me, renting a car gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace. If you want to visit more beaches per day, you really need a car. So, there you have it, Pelion, a slice of paradise in Greece that offers a perfect blend of adventure, relaxation, and history. If you're looking for a destination that's off the beaten path, this is it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more travel stories and tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Στην καρδιά κάθε επισκέπτη, κάτω από τον ήλιο της ελπίδας, βρίσκω την ειρήνη και ακούω το ψιθύρισμα των κυμάτων που μου λένε όνειρα. Ο Μιλοποτάμος, παράδεισος στη γη, μέσα σου χάνεται ο χρόνος. Ανθίζει αγάπη, περπατώ στις αμμουδιές σου και νιώθω το φως σε κάθε γωνιά, βρίσκω τη χαρά σου.